Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I have again not uploaded in like a week, almost two. I ran into some more technical issues with recording and creating speed paints, and I've been trying to correct that. So the problem is that I have a really wonderful app working on my tablet. The only problem is when I tried to render a really long video, I just did not have enough space on my tablet or on my SD card. So longer speed paint videos, like Jalal that I'm currently working on, which I have about almost 2 hours of footage, that is going to have to wait until I actually get a full laptop. And then I'll be able to do longer videos. So it's going to have to remain short for right about now. So I'm just making lists of things to postpone until I get a full laptop and I can do longer videos. So awesome. So I still wanted to do the cheap art supply challenge, is what you see here. And I figured out a way to film it, so I'll be able to speed it up and all that because I really wanted to do this, and I'm really sad about not having the Jalal fan art up for Zoe Mariner yet. Like I said before, that's gonna have to wait. So thanks for sticking with me again. Now that I've figured out this problem, it all should be good and okay, and everything should work now that I've been testing things out again. My goodness, you know, all you wonderful YouTube creators out there, man, I have so much love for you because this is hard. This is hard. I love it. I really enjoy doing this, but man, it is hard when you have technical problems that you have to figure out. And I am not a technical person. You know, I basically push buttons until something works and it does something like, okay, this button positive. Yeah, this button negative. Okay, that doesn't do that. And that's basically what I do. Yeah. So what you see here is I am going to do the cheap art supply challenge with the supplies I showed you in my last video. I am going to be using this, the Crayola chalk, with a pencil I bought from the dollar store, which is very similar to this pencil. I forgot to go get it before I started recording, but it sort of looks like this. And I'm just going to be doing this in pencil and chalk. And I also got some lovely copy paper that actually feels really nice, and it's really smooth, which is the kind of paper I like to work with, and I will be doing that on this. So I'm so happy and excited to be trying this out. And again, thank you guys for sticking with me while I sort of figure all this out. And I am going to be trying something new. So I'm going to have to do stuff like this in parts. So when you see a speed paint, there'll be part 1, part 2, part 3, you know, until it's done. Because I can only film in small bits now. So, good. That's that point covered. And before I begin, you know, putting down the clean line work on the paper for this, I am also interested in doing tutorials for you guys, and I've just been sort of creating a list and of tutorials I can create, and so far I've come up with how to draw hair. That's all I've come up with. So maybe you guys want to leave a little comment down below and tell me what you guys would like to see tutorial-wise, and I will mark it down and try and create those tutorials for you. So they can be pencil work, coloring, eyes, figure drawing. So anything you guys like to see, I would love to do for you. Okay, so let's get this speed drawing started, and let's start also the cheap art supply challenge. Hooray! And there was a fly buzzing around. Oh great, that's not gonna look good. Anyways, so let's begin. Woohoo! Okay, welcome to the voiceover section. I hope you guys don't mind if I rabble on a little bit before I put on some music, because I should really script these things, because I do tend to ramble off and nothing. But anyways, This is part one of the cheap art supply challenge. I really wanted to do it the whole thing, but again, as I said previously, I can only do it in parts until I can get my laptop replaced. Yeah. Eventually, soon, hopefully, once I can afford it, I'll be able to do that for you guys. So, um, what I am doing here is I'm just penciling things out, and I am actually using some paper I found lying around because I tried the copy paper, but the drawing was too big for it. So what I did, since this is a cheap art supply challenge, I found a scrap piece of paper that, I don't know, it's been lying around in my portfolio case for a really long time, and I erased the old drawing off of it, and I reused it for this. So that's something that you can do. And I will be using the Crayola chalk for this challenge and the pencil. So I'm going to grayscale this and add just a little bit of color because the chalks look really nice, and I have been testing it out on a separate piece of paper, and blended in, it actually gives a really cool soft look that I actually really liked. So I'm hoping to sort of make her look like a little porcelain doll that she is. And I am calling this doll Claudia because after it came out, I was like, oh, this looks so much like the little vampire girl from Interview with the Vampire. And I loved her character in that next to Lestat, and it just screamed Claudia all over it. I'm like, that is what I'm gonna call this. And so the orchids on her little bonnet here actually symbolize, because I think orchids, am I saying this right? Yeah, orchids are actually parasites, so they live off a tree as far as I looked up. So I thought that was really cool and stands pretty well for what a vampire is. So I hope you guys like this very much. And as you can see, there was a bit of a time disparity from when I filmed my intro to actually filming drawing this. And because the afternoon sunlight was just too bright and I could not see what I was doing. So I had to wait for the sun to go down. And it's about 2 o'clock in the morning when I was actually filming this, so I'm glad you guys can't see how actually really tired I was at this point. So that's just wonderful. But it was much cooler because it has been hot out, and I wasn't sure if using a light box would be considered cheating for this. I'm not sure, but it is really old. I bought this light box back in like 2001, I believe, so I've had it a really long time. But you can make your own light box. You can use a window, just tape your art to the glass, and on a bright sunny day you can use that to transfer your drawing, or you can make your own light box using a plastic Tupperware tub and a light bulb underneath and some other stuff that looks really fun to do to make your own. Besides, also, I think IKEA has a desk. It's either IKEA or Curry's has a glass desk that works as a light box, which is really cool because you can do really big pieces with that. But I am looking forward to this challenge very much because I've been really wanting to do this. I've seen so many other videos for it, and just some of the amazing pieces of artwork that come out from using, inexpensive supplies is amazing. So if you're starting out, you don't have to use really expensive supplies to start out with. You can use just the cheap brands that you can find in the dollar store or Walmart and stuff, and create wonderful pieces of art. So I think that's all I have to rabble on about at this point. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be coming up very soon, and I will be coloring this. So I look forward to that. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching this. See you next time. Bye!